What the fuck is going on? Yo, what's up, guys? How's everyone doing? Dude. Alright, we got some discounts on Sleeper. Yo, what book do you guys want to start out on? Pick 6 has some discounts as well. What's up, guys? We got 6x payouts. Let's fucking go. I know. PrizePicks improved their payouts. PrizePicks improved their payouts on 3-mans. They used to be 5x. Dude, maybe all the shitting on them for giving such bad payouts paid off. But anyways, I'm going to start out on this other new fantasy site. It's called DraftKings Pick 6. And what's nice about it is they have a fuck ton of promos. They have an NBA Finals free square on Hallie. They have MLB profit boost, WNBA profit boost, and you get 3 of them, dude. You get 3 of them. So let's see if there's any value on Pick 6. To run with these promos, sheesh. So again, on Pick 6, usually, for MLB specifically, because I've gone through the math, you want to be playing 2-pick entries. So it honestly seems like the best play is Brian Bello. I mean, obviously, I want to find some value on my picks. Is Brian Bello under 5.5 strikeouts? So you can see PrizePicks. They got his line at 5. Yo, do you guys like these Pick 6 plays, or should I stop doing Pick 6? Yo, you guys like Pick 6? Sleeper, let's fucking go. PrizePicks. Look at this handsome guy here. There we go. We got a positive chat today. Anyways, Brian Bello, under 5.5 strikeouts. Honestly, there's not a ton of MLB value, but I mean, a 25% boost is a lot. Basically, whatever you bet's going to be profitable if it even has a hint of value. So, what are you going to run, bruh? So what I'm going to run is this. 2-pick entry, David Fry, over in total bases. So over half of a base just means to get 1 hit. Also, we get 3 of these boosts. Max entry is just $10 though. Okay. So reuse. And I'll run it again. So again, there's not a ton of MLB value right now. So I'm just going to run this a couple different times. Bello under 5.5 strikeouts again. And fuck, did I have his under? It was supposed to be over. No, it's over. I did it right. David Fry over in bases. Brian Bello under in strikeouts. So you're getting a minimum payout of 3x. That's the way it works on Pick 6 is everything they like guarantee minimums. So I don't know, for some reason, but regardless. David Fry over, Brian Bello under. Again, PrizePicks has his line at 5.5. Pick 6 is a fixed payout sportsbook. Take his over, under. You get the same payout regardless. You can see every sportsbook, Pinnacle, which is known to be a sharp book. I mean, every book has his under heavily favored. But what do we want to do? We want to do WNBA, bruh. So we have WNBA, there's a discount as well. And then we can move on to another book. Underdog now pays out 6.5x on 3-mans. PrizePicks, let's find some gold, brother. What do you do with crowns on DraftKings? I think you can just convert crowns. I don't know how to actually, wait, how do I get to them? So I think with these DraftKings crowns, what I personally do is you can just convert them into money. So the more you bet, I mean, obviously at this point I'm limited, but $5, you essentially just get site credit. Why is it not letting me do this? So sure, I'll take $10. So that's what I do. You can just redeem crowns for basically money. But anyways, let's go back here to Pick 6 and let's see where's the WNBA value. All of our favorite sports. Hey, yo, anyone think the Pacers stand a chance? Also, how are my Knicks fans feeling? Were people surprised that he got fired? But anyways, let's do a WNBA play. So the first play we have is Natasha Howard. I mean, over 20.5 PRAs. Again, I just, it's kind of the first step, I believe, is you want to find value. All the other sports books have her line at 21.5. So that's just off the optimizer. That's just going to point out line discrepancies. There's actually some decent WNBA value. So, again, what's really annoying about this book is for the WNBA, they only guarantee you a minimum payout of 2.5x. We just went through MLB where, it's better. They give you a guaranteed minimum payout of 3x. So anyways, long story short, I'm not going to run a 2-pick entry. I'm probably going to run maybe we'll be able to do a 6-pick entry because that is the optimal slip for these WNBA plays. So let's see if we can actually do one because there's a shit ton of WNBA value. Again, I usually just don't run WNBA because they're giving you slightly worse payouts than like the NBA. But what do we think about this, man? I think this is pretty solid. I think it's pretty solid. So again, we're getting a 25% payout boost. So here's the play. I'll zoom in a little so people can see it. I mean, again, there's a ton of WNBA value available right now, so this was pretty easy to do. Obviously, I follow a very data-driven approach. You can see for Brittany Sykes, every sports book from Pinnacle to Hot Streak to Fliff, even though this is a less efficient betting market than the NBA, I mean, all these books got the under heavily favored. Underdog is still 6x. Oh, shit. Pacers are winning. Choose all unders on WNBA. Guaranteed win. Bruh, you just showed your address. Yeah, that's okay. It's actually not my address. That's my parents' address. But I obviously want to run this a couple different times. As opposed to just, whatever. Like, they give you... Oh, shit, I'm an idiot. I forgot to use the boost token there, but it's okay. I'll use it here. So again, this is a 6-pick entry on DraftKings Pick 6. Pretty solid with the promo. What book do you guys want to look at? What book do you guys want to look at, boys? What do we want to do? Should we do the sleeper promos or what? So let's check out Sleeper. Again, I've said this before, but Sleeper, it's a pretty hard book to make money off of because they charge a lot of juice. They charge a lot of juice. So, for example, here Novig literally has a 1 cent wide market, minus 112, plus 111. Compare that to Sleeper, the book charging the most juice. They're charging you 67 cents. So I like Sleeper because there's really fucking good promos on Sleeper. But again, in general, you really don't want to be betting on this book because it's a ripoff. So what are we going to run, boys? Siakam over 1.5 threes. What do we think about it? Yo, are the Pacers winning game 1? Anyone think the Pacers are winning game 1? So this play on Siakam's pretty solid. Because they have a discount on Judge. They have a discount on Chet. Dude, there are a lot of discounts. So I ran them both with Siakam. They have a discount on Brittany Sykes. So they got a discount on Brittany Sykes. And let's find a different pick. I don't want to be boring and just keep running the same picks. But again, what I like to do is just kind of look at the exchanges, especially on Sleeper. Just try to find something with decent value to compare to, to run. Honestly, I'm fine with Siakam. Whatever. I'm trying to move quick. We got to do a bunch of books. So instead of Siakam threes, which I do think is really solid, I'm also going to run his PRAs. Jay, we get it, LOL. Not everyone gets the 6.5x payout on Underdog. I know. Dude, every single day there's someone in this live stream talking about 6.5x payouts on Underdog, but I'm still getting 6x. And I think most people are still getting 6x. Unders on women because they always let you down. Well, we got a ton of feminists in this chat, you can tell. Let's fucking go. I got streaks back on Underdog because I've been losing so much money recently. Hey, off-topic question. Do you ever look at CS2 or any esports? Yeah, we do a ton of esports on these live streams. Corey Usry. I do a ton of esports. Anyways, I still don't have Underdog streaks. I'm not really sure what this promo is. Get a 50% boost to use on game 2. On game 2? What? Get a 50% boost to use on game 2. Anyways, whatever. I don't know, boys. What do we want to do? What do we want to look at? Fuck. Rebet. FanDuel. PrizePicks. Shit, man. So we got another PrizePicks. Yeah, what's the next PrizePicks taco gonna be? We got some good plays. This is actually even better on Hot Streak. But nobody ever wants my Hot Streak plays, so I won't give them out. But let's see what we can do here. Oh, shit. Let's see what we can do. So I'll do a PrizePicks play. If you haven't used the taco, I already gave out a play for this, but if you didn't already use it, I'll give you a beautiful play. So let's go here. We're betting on woman. Dude, what? I'm on WNBA, not NHL. Come on. Okay, Alana Smith. Beautiful. Wow. She kind of looks like me. So, again, I already used the previous discount. Bruh, that may be my fucking sister. Dude, Alana Smith over 4.5 rebounds. Again, PrizePicks is a fixed payout sportsbook. You take this beautiful Alex Monahan lookalike woman. Bro, that's me. Over 4.5 rebounds. All the sports books have her over heavily favored. Checks out from a value perspective. If I live in Texas, would it be best to get the fantasy optimizer? Yeah, or the EV tool. They're both decent. But we got to find some other things that we want to pair in. So let's see what we can do. I'm actually curious is what is the payout shift for League of Legends? So again, when you're betting on League of Legends, PrizePicks used to not add a payout shift for 3-pick entries because their payouts were so horrible. And what I'm hoping is they're still not adding in a payout shift, but that may be unlikely. Let's see. Oh my God, dude, that's a horrible payout shift. Dude, so they're reducing, they're reducing it from 6x to 4x. But again, when you're betting on League of Legends, ideally you can take players on the same team to go the same direction, both under. But again, I'm not running it with a fucking 4x payout, you old douchebags. So let's see what else we can do, okay? Oh shit, and I just spilled coffee everywhere. Anybody know if Underdog is back in New York? God damn it, dude. I have coffee fucking everywhere over my bench. I'll deal with it in a sec. Just don't get on my phone. Fuck, dude. I'll just use my shirt real quick. Fuck, dude. Fuck, dude. Why do I always bring coffee to these streams and I feel like half the streams I end up spilling the fucking coffee. Okay, now we're good. So we got Alana Smith. Over 4.5. Again, 3-pick entries. Fucked up my entire shirt. 3-pick entries they're better now on PrizePicks, but still, if you can find 5 good picks, that would be ideal. So we have Ryan Bogdanovich, under 3.5 strikeouts. So this is Bogdan's brother, maybe. Ryan, under 3.5 strikeouts. All the books have his under heavily favored, so that's beautiful. So let's just get a little play together. How does that sound? Yeah, that sounds great. Okay. Ezzy McBagor, nope. So I'm going to run Dort under 9.5 points. We wanted Ezzy McBagor. So again, if you haven't already used the discount, I don't know, maybe throw in Nafisa Cauliflower over 18.5 points. I already used it, so I can't run Miss fucking Cauliflower anymore, bro. But let's see what we can do. Dude, please tell me this computer didn't stop working. Do you put a line in your coffee? 100%. 100%. Anyways, let's find a final pick that we can go with. Holy shit, dude. Look at this esports value. Bro! Look at this esports value. Okay, we're running Mercury on Team Taiga. Over 13.5 first map kills. This is crazy good value. You look at every other sports book, Underdog has this line all the way up at 15. Again, dude, these esports betting markets are so inefficient. You have this at 15. Like, you would never see SGA, his, rebounds plus assist line, at 13.5 on PrizePicks, 15 on Underdog. Like, the market's so inefficient. Granted, it's also less active, so you should have a lower confidence in your edge. But anyways, okay? So over, under. Okay. Ezzy McBagor, she is beautiful. Over 9.5 points, and then I throw in an esports play as the final pick. Shit, dog. I feel like you should find a job application. Bruh. Dude, I gotta clean up all this coffee, bro. Shit. Anyways, we got in the PrizePicks play. So 5-pick flex play, that's, still the best. The optimal type of slip on PrizePicks. Ideally, you can find 5 absolute bangers to go with, which we did, which is awesome. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I would share links, but I can't anymore. Alex, you remind me of my uncle who was on coke. Thank you. Sleeper looked okay on the 2+ payout. Which book do you recommend for esports? I'm just getting into it. I mean, probably Underdog is the easiest book to beat on esports. Underdog Fantasy. Underdog seems to have the best esports value. Sleeper, again, they charge a lot of juice. So it's a hard book to beat. Hire me and I'll be your janitor. Yo, if any of you guys live in Virginia, maybe. Dude, I would love to have someone to film videos with. I would love to. If any of you guys live in Virginia. So they have a 25% profit boost. Again, 25%'s a ton, right? So like, even if I look at Sleeper, there's not much, unfortunately, good value. However, there is, there's definitely enough value to build a profitable slip, given that we're getting a 25% boost. So for example, I'm going to run this play on Jake Cronenworth, under half of a batting walk. So a walk is when the pitcher throws 4 balls, okay? So we're betting on him to not get walked at -217. Sleeper's offering the best price. Again, this bet is negative EV. You don't want to run it, but with a 25% profit boost, even if one of our bets is -5% EV, doesn't fucking matter because we're getting a 25% profit boost, so it still nets out to a 20% edge. I'll tell you what, you show me a pay stub for $72,000, I'll quit my job and work for you. Bro, why is this guy obsessed with Underdog Fantasy? Underdog Fantasy now pays 6.5x on 3-mans. Underdog now pays 6.5x on 3-mans. What the fuck are you talking about, dude? Anyways, if Ezzy got bumped, I see some people talking about how Ezzy McBegor or whatever play, this ended up getting bumped. I guess just replace it with the taco. Not really sure what to tell you. Yeah, that's probably your best option. Explain in Clash Royale terms. I'll tell you what, you show me a pay stub for 72 grand on it, I'll quit my job right now and work for you. We know, Jay. Dude, I don't even believe it. I haven't seen one fucking bet slip on social media where Underdog is paying out 6.5x. So I don't know if I believe it, but that's beside the point. Shit. What do you guys want to do, okay? Yo, so again, I've locked in some NBA slips because they have a free square on... No, we want to look at the NBA. So we're looking at the NBA, okay, boys? And, I mean, I got SGA. Dude, on the previous live stream, we were sharp as tits. We got in SGA. And here are all the boosts I ran. So we previously got SGA at 6.5. His line was at 6.5. I love sports betting. So we previously got SGA at 6.5. Now they bumped him up to 7.5. Look at this one, bro. Where is this beauty? 1.5K to win 37.5K. If this hits, dude, I'm going to fucking come at Equinox, bro. I'm going to jack off in the bathroom. If we hit this, $1,500 to 37.5K, that would be the best day of my life. But again, whatever, they brought SGA's line higher now. So now he's at 7.5. So personally, you know, the line's too high. I liked it at 6.5. I like the over. At 7.5, it's a big difference, right? Like, at 7.5, this is probably what you want to run. Oh, shit. You need at least 3 picks. Maybe they'll let me bet the promo again. Probably not, but again, like, this would be the best. Maybe they will. They're checking my location. So it's the Hallie Free Square, SGA, Shea under 7.5 assists, and then Alex Caruso, who's very handsome. Dude, what are you talking about, man? You're unable to. So again, I already bet it, so unfortunately it's not going to let me re-bet it. But again, like, if you look at sports books kind of as a data point, as a source of information, if you look at Shea's line, also, a lot of you guys, you pronounce his name wrong. It's Shea, okay? It's not Shy, it's Shea. Got to correct people on this app. But anyways, at 6.5, you'd want to bet his over on pick 6. Pick 6 is a fixed payout sports book. Take his over, under, you get the same payout. So with his line at 6.5, he's a big favorite to go over. 7.5, FanDuel offers alt assist markets. Is anyone else's Twitter not working properly? If that hits, Alex, can I come celebrate with you? 100%. Can you show the play again? Yes. Hallie over SGA. This is what I would run with the pick 6 discount. They also have an NHL discount, which we already used yesterday, so I'll move on. Yo, what's the next PrizePicks taco? What's the next PrizePicks taco? What is the next PrizePicks taco? Who is fucking ready to hit some fucking bets, bro? Who's calling that shit, bro? Anyways, what do we have? DJ LeMahieu. He went off yesterday. This seems like a decent line, but honestly, I don't really care enough to run it. We have some Sports nobody's ever heard of, such as women's tennis, or actually maybe people know. Name one women's tennis player. None of you guys can fucking do it. Shut the fuck up if you say you can. Let's see what though. Let's see if there's anything on rebet. Honestly, this seems pretty solid. Bet Online, a sharp book, has the over as a much bigger favorite at -140. The Diamondbacks team total. Dude, why are they always taking me to the casino? I don't want to play casino. So check out Rebet. Again, this is, if you've never heard of Rebet, it's a sweepstakes book, which basically means they're allowed to be legal in every state, which is actually kind of crazy if you think about it. Because like most sports books like FanDuel, they're only allowed to be legal in like 20 states, you know, like Texas hasn't legalized sports betting. So, long story short, so this is the Diamondbacks team total with solid value. I love you, Mom, if you're on this live stream. Shout out to my mom. But what was I going to say about Rebet? Is because Rebet is technically a sweepstakes book, it's basically in every state. I mean, all of them, except for like maybe a couple. But what were we talking about? Wiz Khalifa, Caitlin Clark, Mia Khalifa, dude. Is Mia Khalifa a tennis player? Why do I feel like this guy's tripping? Mia Khalifa highlights? She looks like a streamer, bruh. This looks like a fucking nerd. Anyways, what book do you guys want to look at? Underdog now pays out 6.5x on 3-mans. Dude, oh my god. Oh shit. This line looks incredibly good on FanDuel. Under 167.5 points in the Wings game. So I got this locked in. Under 167.5 in the Wings game. So it was arbitrage. I mean, you can see Pinnacle, 2K betting limits. Like, a lot of people think the WNBA gets no action. I mean, they do still have decent max betting limits. And again, it's also arbitrage to no vig, but so by definition, one of those two plays has to be plus EV, profitable. That's a porn star. She does porn. Get out of here, Alex. Get out of there, Alex. You'll get banned. Bro, why would I get banned? Yo, ban this Jay dude. Dude, I kind of like Jay. Honestly, Jay may be a bot. Paid by God knows who to share the same fucking message every day that Underdog now pays out. What is it? What does Underdog pay on 3-pick entries? 7x? 4x? Anyways, Shea, under 7.5 assists. Dude, there is some decent value. But honestly, I'd rather do some of these promos for today. I don't want to fucking bruh. Anyways, let's see what we got here. I'm not picking my nose, I'm scratching my nose. So let's see what we can do on FanDuel maybe. You guys know FanDuel? It's a big sports book. It is a very big sports book. The biggest of the big. Dude, what do they have? So they have a 50% dinger profit boost. Yo, what up, Jay? Yo, Jay, are you a bot? Can you type something aside from Underdog now pays out 6.5x? Can you fucking type in something else? But anyways, so there's a 50% profit boost on player home runs on FanDuel. So if you know FanDuel, it's like it's this website that takes usually bets. Also, they do some fantasy. So, who's not going to let us down? Who is going... Dude, what the fuck? Why is Ben Rice... How many homers does Ben Rice have this season? Yo, he has 12 bombs this year. So the Yankees must be playing an absolute ass starting pitcher. I don't know who the fuck is starting for the Guardians, but if Ben Rice is plus 350 to go yard against you, which, by the way, that is a locked market, right? Like, Circa has the under at minus 350. So one of these two bets has to be plus EV or profitable, right? It's a locked market. So the question is now, do you want to be a legend? Or do you want to be fucking homeless? What do you mean by that? I don't know. What do we fucking want to do, bro? Anyways, let's build a fucking parlay. Home run parlay. Max Kepler, also very strong, attractive value. Salvador Perez, you fucked me in the ass so many times this season. But again, I usually just use this OddsJam, positive EV tool. Positive EV. Positive EV is one of my favorite words. You may have heard me say it before. And, it's just going to point out value in the market. The sports betting market is so fragmented, so inefficient, with all these books setting their own prices, their own lines. What were we talking about, though? What book did you guys want to look at? Hey, Alex, what sports books do you recommend with no deposits or deposit matches? Dude, I feel like most books offer deposit matches. It's actually very strange to not see a sports book offering a deposit match nowadays. God damn it. Do we like Kepler or Rooker better? This play on Rooker, but again, he's not fucking... What? So his play on Ben Rice is absolutely beautiful, stunning. So we'll run Rooker, and we'll run JT Real Muto. So again, you could be not like me. Maybe you're not built for it. You could just run, so again, a 50% profit boost is a ton. All of these bets are plus EV, positive EV to begin with. So the parlay is going to be positive EV. But on top of that, we're obviously getting a 50% boost, which is really awesome. I love you, Mom. Dude, it's my mom's birthday. Everyone say happy birthday, Miss Monahan, in the fucking live stream chat. Anyways, I'm going to Maryland tomorrow. What sports books are in Maryland? ESPN Bet, Let's Bet Maryland. I've never heard of that. Crab Sports, I've never heard of that. So I'll have some new books to sign up for, I guess, and new deposit matches to do. Happy birthday, Ms. Monahan. Yo, it's Ms. Monahan. Yo, can you do Underdog? Yo, Alex, when you get married, can I be your best man? Sure. Dude, I feel like people who have weddings nowadays, you don't really have best mans, but I'm also not getting married yet. I probably will at some point. Probably. I mean, it would be a sad life to... Nah, maybe not. I don't know, dude. I don't know. Like, you want to be married, though. I don't know. Anyways, let's build a fucking Underdog play. So, Underdog now pays out 6.5x on 3-pick entries. It's crazy. Okay? And I'm probably the first to tell you this. Dude, there is a shit ton of value, man. So we got Obi Toppin. We call him the Big O. Obi Toppin, under. All sports books have his under heavily favored. And more importantly, it's positively correlated with Nemhard. Andrew Nemhard makes... Okay, I'm not going to make a joke about hard. Anyways, where's Nemhard's line on PrizePicks? You can see they have him higher, right? Like all these books set their own lines. You want to make sure, first step to being a profitable sports bettor, you got to be finding value, okay? You got to be. You just got to be. Anyways, here's the play. We got positive correlation. It's beautiful. And we got baseball. Christian Yelich. Under half of a run. And then we got those two plays. Getting married is minus EV. What if they only want you for your bankroll? Don't get married, it's minus EV. It's my birthday too, haha. Happy birthday, Vinny Exelson. I'm gonna send your mom some Cold Stone for her birthday. Dude, I fucking send the Cold Stone to me, bro. Anyways, let's hit this shit. We could not detect your location. I'm always in this constant battle with Underdog Fantasy where they don't verify my location. Then you gotta refresh and then it takes 20 minutes and you're like, fuck you. And you're like, yo. And then, dude, oh my God. Anyways, I'm getting this locked in. I'm gonna do it on my phone because again, I'm not sure what the problem is with Underdog Fantasy. Let's see if this works now. Dude, what is going on, man? Anyways, it's Nemhard over in PRAs. Andrew Nemhard. Get his name right. Remember the name. These are NBA Finals champions. You got to know every player's name, how to spell it, how to pronounce it. It is Shea. It is not Shy. All you guys say Shy Gilgeous-Alexander. It's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. What if someone fucked up your name, bro? Anyways, not cool, man. Anyways, let's hit this shit. 6x payout. And it's telling me, oh, you've already used Andrew Nemhard in a slip, so that's actually probably why it was rejecting it. But let's find some other plays. Maybe on Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. But let's see. Dude, again, the golf value is kind of pimping. So we have Robert McIntyre under 4.5 birdies or better. I don't mind golf. I don't discriminate. We bet on fat white men as well. And it's still not working. Hey, Alex, I used an AI program called DeepSeek to put together an AI-generated WNBA PrizePicks slip, and that hit. Nice. That's awesome. Anyways, let's run this play on Robert McIntyre. Under 4.5 birdies or better. Again, I got to do this on my other phone. This is what I would get locked in. I mean, I would have preferred to get the Nemhard play locked in, but you can also go with Gallon under and pitching outs, which I guess is what I'll do. PrizePicks just dropped a hockey taco. You've been saying Shy for the past 2 years. Dude, again, it's not Shea, right? It's not Shy, it's Shea. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. It's not Shy Gilgeous-Alexander. It's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Yo, we want to do the PrizePicks taco. What are we thinking, boys? Where's the PrizePicks taco? So it's on Sergey Baborovsky. Sergey Baborovsky. Make sure you can pronounce this guy's names right, okay? Shit's not a joke. These are real people. They're human beings. Sergey Baborovsky. Get the fucking name right, bro. Anyways, let's see if we can build a PrizePicks play. Sergey Baborovsky. Let's see what we can do. So we got in the first play, but let's see what else we have, okay? Dude, whoa. Check this out. So we have Jam Young. So this is right off the odds jam optimizer. We got an absolute beauty. Some people would call it a stunner. Huge ass, big tits. Jam Young, over 14. She's actually really fine. If you look up Jam Young, it is a fine lady. Is it though? Jam Young, CS2? Nah, it's a dude. Fuck. Maybe I got the wrong player. Anyways, let's see what we have here. But regardless, every other book, I'm going to try to fly through these. Every other book has her line at 15.5, including Bovada. I mean, just a bunch of other data points we got. But let's see what else we can do. Let's put in more data points. Let's get more stringent. Look up Charles Barkley pronouncing Sergey's name. Duder is lit. Who is Duder, bro? Who is Duder? Dude, I do like this play on Nemhard. So honestly, I know it's still a little bit away, but I'm going to run Neesmith under, Halley over in rebounds. So these plays obviously a positive correlation. You guys may not know this, but Tyrese Halliburton had a triple-double recently. A triple-double is basically like, it's like, you know, you get 10 points, 10 rebounds, and 10 assists. You could also get 10 steals. So it would still be a triple-double if you had 10 points and 10 rebounds and 10 steals, but that would be a lot more rare. So we got Sergey over, okay? Sergey Bobrovsky over in saves. We got a beauty esports play. We got two positively correlated fucking NBA picks. We got Neesmith. I love him. He's great. But we're fading him under in rebounds. And then here are the final three picks. So again, you could run, Jam Young. Dude, how do these dudes pick their names? Does anyone know how these esports players pick their names? Look at this value, bro. My God. You know, we got 4 data points, actually. PrizePicks has this line at 14. Underdog, 15.5. Sleeper picks, 14.5 with the over-favored. Bovada, 15.5. Bodog, 15.5. This is absolutely stunning. This is a beauty from top to bottom. It's like a gorgeous woman in France. Anyways, we got 3 picks. And then we got the final picks. So it's a 5-pick flex play. You could run a 6-pick flex play, but I'm not going to run a 6-pick flex play. But you guys, you could run a 6-pick flex play. Alex, do you like sports or just bet on them? Ask me a trivia question about sports, bro. I know everything. I know how to pronounce everybody's name. Give me the Pacers starting lineup. Oh, shit. Tyrese Halliburton, Siakam, Nemhard, Neesmith. Who the fuck starts? Who's the 5th player who starts for the Pacers? Shit, dude. It's not Obi Toppin, right? It's not McConnell. Dude, why am I blanking? Shit. Oh, Miles Turner. Anyways, let's see what other promos we got that we can bet on. The 7-footer who doesn't grab boards for shit. Name the Seattle Storm roster. Ezzy McBagor. I don't know any other players on the Seattle Storm. Skylar Diggins-Smith. Fuck yeah. But anyways, let's move on. Let's move on. Miles Turner. Come on, bro. I know. My bad. Name the Celtics starting lineup. Jason Tatum. Oh, sorry. Just kidding. Just kidding. Apparently not next season, bro. Anyways, let's see what else we can do, okay? You guys got to lock in because we have some other promos we got to do. Dude, Hot Streak actually has a fair amount of value, but I feel like nobody ever wants to bet on it. So let's see what we got. Roy Hibbert. Who won the 2010 WNBA MVP? Diana Taurasi or whatever the fuck her name is? I'm not sure. Dude, I should probably know. 2010 WNBA MVP. Look it up. Let me know who it is. Dude, what am I doing? So let's see what other promos there are. And let's get some shit in. Dude, Sportsbook. So let's zone in on FanDuel first, because I think FanDuel had some good promos. And they do. They have a... shit. They have a same-game parlay profit boost. I missed the first game. But, again, basically whatever you bet is going to be plus EV. So what am I going to do? I'm going to clear out all the leagues. Let's focus on the WNBA. Look at this beauty. FanDuel has no lean in their market. They're giving you the same price, the same odds on both the over and the under. Dude, who is... So we had the Storm under. Let's see what we got. It was Candace Parker. You mean Candace Owens, dude. It's Candace Owens. And that's honestly pretty racist that you think she's a basketball player. It's Candace Owens. She's a political commentator, dude. What are you talking about? Anyways, we need to get in this play for the WNBA. So we have the first one. We got the over 80.5 points. Dude, why are all these sportsbooks showing up? I just want FanDuel. FanDuel. Okay. Here's that under, but again, we already ran that under. So I'm going to have to SGP this. SGP means parlay it. Again, if all three of your picks are plus EV, your parlay is going to be plus EV. Here, FanDuel's the only book with the over favored. Every other book. Anyways, what were we talking about? Holy moly, I had to sneeze. Damn. So apparently you can't same game parlay player points. What is going on, guys? Why can't I pair them together? Let's see what we got. Okay. Well, they let me pair the first half under, but again, the correlation may be horrible, but we can take a look. Where is first half total points? So again, it's WNBA play. A little bit of WN. Dude, what is wrong with you, man? So let's see what we got. Let's see what we can do. Okay, we're doing a WNBA play. So this is what I'm running, 25% profit boost. Again, man, these promos are the easiest money you're ever going to make sports betting. So we got the under in the Wings Storm game. We got Seattle minus 10. And then we got the first half over. Sleeper sucks with payout multipliers. It was Candace Parker. Fucking can't believe she said that, dude. You have the Storm under there too. I know. You need 3 picks to do the parlay. Alex, show the Dabble page. Yo, what up, Smile? Yo, Smile, for having the name Smile, you don't exactly say please like a person with the fucking name Smile. Anyways, let's see what we can do. Let me make sure Dabble selected again. I moved to Virginia. It's amazing. You know, everyone's like, oh, live in New York, dude. Fuck New York, man. Nobody wants to live in New York. New York is a city for the weak. Anyways, let's see what we can do. Ooh. So you wanted Dabble. Let's see what we can find on Dabble. Maybe there's some good stuff. Maybe there's not. I don't know. Nope. No value on Dabble. You were wrong. Well, maybe. We can check this. No value on Dabble right now. Best value would be, dude. How do you actually pronounce Lou's name? Luguentes Dort. Luguentes Dort. Interesting. I've always heard him called Lou Dort. So seeing his full name. Moved to Arizona or Colorado? Alexander Monahan. Yeah, it's my name. It's my name. You got me. Anyways, what book do we want to do? I don't know. Hey, Courtney Williams. So if you I would run the NHL discount on DraftKings Pick 6 with Aaron Ekblad under 1.5 blocked shots. I hope the Thunder lose. I really do. I mean, I wouldn't lie to you guys. I want the Thunder to lose. I want the series to be interesting because I want to go to some of these games. When I get back from vacation with my mom, I want to go to the games, but I'm not going to be able to go to the games if there's no series. Yeah, so check out this play on JJ Bleday. JJ Bleday to hit a home run, plus 600. It's a crossed market. This is arbitrage to no vig. You know, you can get his over at plus 600, his under at minus 590. So you could bet both outcomes and guarantee a risk-free profit. So the TLDR is we know one of these bets is plus EV. He's the same team as the discount. Shit. Take Draisaitl. Leon Draisaitl. You got to know how to pronounce these hockey names as well, okay? What is the goalie's name? Sergei Bobrovsky. Can you do Underdog? Bro, stop sucking dick, Carlos. Fucking suck dick, bro. Oh my god. Yo, so we had JJ Bleday. Let's see what we can do. And I'll do some underdog plays as well. Underdog is short for Underdog Fantasy. There was no value on Dabble. I feel like they kind of sharpened up, which obviously is unfortunate because they used to have a lot more good value. So this is an incredible home run bet. Again, the reason I like to use the arbitrage tool to find bets, and here was the WNBA profit boost again, and you could throw on your 50% boost on this play, is you just have a very high confidence in your edge, right? And by that I mean, like, whenever the market is crossed, you know one of the two bets has to be plus EV or profitable. But fuck, dude. People want Underdog, we will do Underdog. Like the video, follow the channel. I love live streaming. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I do, though. Sometimes I do. Home run value, a little bit light. Jack off. What do we like, man? Matt Chapman, bro. Matt Chapman, plus 430. That doesn't seem horrible if you wanted the promo. But I think I'll run this. So again, you could throw your profit boost on it if you wanted to. Rutschman, Bleday. But people wanted Underdog, so let's see if we can do some Underdog fantasy. What's very interesting about Underdog fantasy is you're actually trying to bet on favored outcomes. So even though it's called Underdog Fantasy, you want to be betting on favored outcomes. Dude, how do I get rid of fucking FanDuel? Now I don't want FanDuel. Let's look at Fliff, Rebet, Underdog, PrizePicks. Sure. I'm not betting on the Mets, bro. Oh, shit, babe. Let's see what we got. Bring me the money. Let's see what we can do. Okay, we have Shane Lowry. So you can see Underdog adding all these multipliers. On the previous plays I gave out, they're like, yo, man, Alex, you are so smart. Alex, you are so handsome. Alex, we're learning, right? They just lower your fucking payout in your face. Dude, there is some good stuff, though. Dude, shit, we may have to. get in another pick 6 play. But I want to finish this underdog slip because there is some decent value. Dude, where's that girl who looks like me? What was her name? Alana Smith. Her name is Alana Smith. She is off limits for all of you guys. Nobody can ever hit on Alana Smith. If you ever are blessed enough to meet her, tell her she looks like me. But you cannot hit on her because she looks like me. You can't do that. Shit's weird. 3-pick entry on Underdog. I'm hoping it's working again on my computer. Dude, this is me. In girl form. It's crazy, dude. I mean, if you think about it, shit's crazy, dude. Everyone has a lookalike just like them who's the opposite gender. So this is going to be my 3-pick entry. 3 picks on Underdog, 6x payout, which is the same as plus 500 odds. Dude, oh my gosh. They're still doing it, man. So I got to build it on my phone. She looks like Kirk Cousins. Better, please. Better, I already gave out a slip. I can only do 1 better slip per day. Because then they hit me with the bullshit daily limit. But is there value on better? Not really. To be honest, not really. So, let's get in this play. We got Shane Lowry under 4.5 birdies or better. Can I get a bid, bro? Anyways, we got Calix over 29. And we got Willie Castro. That's a beautiful name. Beautiful name. If it's real. You know? So, 3-pick entry. I matched with her on Hinge in Minneapolis. That's crazy. Someone said the Paul Skeens taco is not looking good. Dude, probably because his wife was doing fucking front flips. Yo, boys, we didn't bet on the Rockies today. Paul Skeens has only thrown 36 pitches. Don't worry, he'll get some Ks. I guess the Astros don't strike out a lot. Anyways, I got this locked in. I had to do it on my phone. My phone. What were we talking about? So better, there's not really much value if we're being honest here. Here's a play on Dabble. Tyrese Halliburton. Under 27.5 points plus assists. What else? Fuck, dude. Do we want to do a pick 6 play? Fuck, dude. Do we want to do a pick 6 play? What do we think? Dude, this play. What I sometimes... you guys are killing me. Oh, man, they're killing me. Let's see here. Nah. I'm going to wait. Nothing really. I mean, dude, this play on Caruso is ridiculously good. Same with the play on Shea. Again, it's Shea, not Shy. But I'm going to call it a day for now. Enjoy your game. Enjoy the games. I love you guys. I love you, Mom, if you're on this live stream. Let's get some